You ever had one of those nights that you think will change your life, and then it just falls apart before it even begins? That's exactly how Emily felt sitting alone in that little cafe, staring at the untouched cup of cappuccino slowly losing its warmth. The rain outside tapped gently against the window, and the world outside moved like it didn't care that she was sitting there waiting for someone who might never come. She had spent hours getting ready, curling her hair, choosing that soft blue dress her sister said made her eyes shine like hope. Hope, funny word, she thought. She'd met Michael online 3 weeks ago. They'd talked every night, shared jokes, dreams, even fears. For the first time in a long time, Emily thought maybe she'd met someone who saw her, not just another pretty face or a broken heart trying to fix itself. But now, 30 minutes had passed. Then 45. No call. No message. Just silence and the growing weight of disappointment. She sighed and pulled her phone closer, opening the chat. Last message, can't wait to finally meet you tonight. That was 2 hours ago. Maybe he got cold feet. Maybe it was a cruel prank. Maybe. Then it happened. The little bell above the cafe door jingled, and in walked 2 little girls, identical twins, no more than 6 years old. Matching pink raincoats, pigtails bouncing, and the same curious sparkle in their brown eyes. They scanned the room, and then one of them, clutching a small teddy bear, looked right at Emily. "Are you Miss Emily?" Emily blinked, startled. Yes?" The other twin smiled, showing a tiny gap in her front teeth. "Our daddy's sorry he's late." And before Emily could even process what was happening, the girls climbed into the seat across from her like they'd known her forever. The cafe suddenly felt warmer. "I'm Lily," said the one with the teddy bear. "And that's Lucy. Daddy said we should tell you he's parking the car." Emily couldn't help but smile. "Well, it's very nice to meet you both." Lily nodded proudly. "Daddy said you have the prettiest smile ever." Emily felt her heart skip. Whoever Michael was, he had 2 daughters. That was something he'd never mentioned before. She tried to hide her surprise, but Lucy noticed. "You didn't know about us, huh?" Lucy tilted her head, studying her like a detective. Emily shook her head gently. "Not yet, sweetie." "Well," Lily said, hugging her bear tighter, "we're the best part about Daddy. You'll see." And right then, as if the universe wanted to make sure her heart had no chance to rest, a man walked in through the door. He was tall, broad-shouldered, hair damp from the rain, wearing a dark coat and carrying 2 small pink backpacks. His eyes scanned the cafe and softened the moment they found the girls, and then Emily. "Hi," he said, voice deep but uncertain. "You must be Emily." Emily nodded, her heartbeat louder than the rain outside. "I'm Michael. And, sorry for being late." He exhaled, running a hand through his hair. "My sitter canceled last minute. I didn't want to bail on you, but—" Lucy interrupted. "Daddy, we already told her you're sorry." He chuckled, the kind of laugh that made you forget why you were upset in the first place. What followed wasn't what Emily expected from a blind date. There was no flirtation, no fancy talk, just spilled hot chocolate, giggles, crayons on napkins, and the twins arguing over who drew the better heart. Michael kept apologizing, but Emily only smiled more. She saw something rare, a man trying his best, juggling life, love, and 2 little miracles. Hours passed like minutes. When the cafe closed, the rain had stopped, and the twins were asleep, curled up on either side of their father's lap. "Not the evening I planned," Michael said softly, his eyes filled with a mix of exhaustion and tenderness. "But maybe, the evening I needed." Emily nodded. "Maybe the evening we both needed." He looked down at his daughters and then at her. "Their mom passed away 2 years ago. I didn't tell you because I didn't want pity. I just wanted someone who could see me for who I am now, not what I've lost." Her chest tightened, not out of sadness, but respect. "And maybe," she said gently, "you just found someone who can." He smiled, that quiet, grateful kind of smile that carries both pain and hope in one breath. Months later, that night became a story they told often, the night two little girls turned an empty blind date into a family beginning. Emily didn't just find love that night. She found purpose. She found laughter in spilled cocoa, honesty in awkward moments, and strength in vulnerability. And maybe that's what love really is, not perfect timing, but perfect intention. If you're watching this right now, maybe you've had your own empty seat moment. Maybe you've waited for someone who never showed up, or thought your story was over. But sometimes, the things meant for you don't arrive when you expect. They walk in wearing pink raincoats, holding teddy bears, and saying, "My daddy's sorry he's late." So if this story touched your heart, don't forget to hit that like button. It tells us you believe in second chances too. And subscribe for more stories that remind you, love finds us when we least expect it, but always when we need it most. Because sometimes, the best beginnings start from the plans that never worked out. Red Heart.